Life isn't perfect, but your hair can be. Oh. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl KIERASHON. Today's video is brought to you by me. I purchased this unit with my own coin, and I must say I am happy with the coin that was spent. You see this look? But before I show you guys how I installed this $40 synthetic wig and do a little yapping, make sure if you're new to the channel, you go ahead and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss anything else coming up. Also give this video a thumbs up if you want to see more videos like this in the future. Let's go. Okay, so today I'm getting ready for the twins' little school program. I cannot believe it's the end of the school year. Like, I'm not ready. But I am ready for this hair. So today I'm installing the Outre Perfect Hairline 13x6 fully hand-tied lace wig in the style TAYON. I got it in the color number 2 and it is 24 inches. I don't have my daggone hair scissors because Emmy asked me to borrow them the other day and then didn't bring them back. So I'm using kitchen shears. Don't judge me. Wait a minute, if this is silky, I don't want to do it. I want the yak today. I mean, it's like a yaki, I guess. On the box, she looks more yaki-ish. I'm gonna go ahead and commit to it. Let's just see what it is. They be playing sometimes, so let me just open it up and see. Like I said, this is Perfect Hairline TAYON in color number 2, 24 inches. This is what the card is looking like on the inside. Life isn't perfect, but your hair can be. Okay. A 6-inch deep lace parting, ear-to-ear soft transparent lace. Oh, I'm sorry, HD transparent lace. Natural contour on the side for a realistic hairline. No customization required. It is heat safe up to 400 degrees. Oh, wait a minute, stuff is falling out of here. Those little roller things. I feel like that's Marley hair. This is what the unit is looking like out the pack. It's like a light yaki. Very pretty. That color number 2 looks real good. 13x6, pre-plucked. The inside of the cap, 2 combs on the side of the parting space. You get 1 comb in the back, the adjustable straps, and the attached elastic band. It stretches pretty good. We'll see if I have to cut it out. Outre Jeulia in color number 2 is one of my favorite wigs. I can literally pop her on my head and go. But sometimes after a while, the curl starts to get a little bit tighter. And as you're wearing her throughout the day, you gotta kind of brush it and relax it a little bit more. I wanted something to give me the vibe of Julianne with a more relaxed state. I feel like this is gonna be that. Let's go ahead and tip my lace because I wanna make sure I'm on time so I can get me a good seat. Okay, I ain't trying to sit in the back. I'm trying to get right up front so I can get my pictures. Got my milk chocolate powder. So I can tint my lace all around the edge and into that parting space. Just looking at this is a very medium parting space. I don't remember when this came out. I saw reviews going back as far as 2 months. I can't remember if I bought it 2 months ago. One thing I have been enjoying about my wig installs is cutting extra lace off the sides just to let my sides breathe because I've gotten so used to the closure look. So I may do that on this one as well. Let me just brush these baby hairs back because let me get my hair together. It's freshly greased. Thanks, babe. My cap on. Pull it back just a little bit. I'm gonna cut off the sides for the ear tab over here while it's off my head just to go ahead and prep for my install. Look at these big ass scissors. Goodness gracious. Ooh, nice stretch to the band. Uh-oh, might be a little snug. May need to cut that band out. Let me undo those adjustable straps as well. Y'all know my head is big. 23 gang gang. Feels a bit better. Where is my brush? Brush back the hairline so I can see what that's looking like. Oh. I was literally about to tweeze it, but yeah, I don't think I am. It's a little straight right there. I could do a little something, but this is very optional. Just a little bit. I feel like I'm doing this just because. I don't think it's really needed. Use my big old kindergarten scissors here. Cut this out. I will be spraying mine down because I want it to be melted to my hairline. But before I do that, I'm gonna use my mousse to mold my hairs around the front. So I'm gonna use the Nairobi mousse around the front. You don't gotta use that much. Pat it in. It fits my big head, but it could be bigger. Like if your head is 23 inches or below, you should be good to go. Bigger than that, put it back. I'm not saying you can't wear her, it just may not be, you know, down in the back. Why am I trying to do this in the dark? Put your glasses on. Okay, now let's wrap her down. Okay, now let's do some makeup. Harley, please go sit down. You tip-tapping across the floor. Go sit down. I may wear a little foundation. Normally when I do eyelashes, I have to do a little bit, a teensy bit of foundation just to make sure it, you know, kind of balances itself out. Now for this part, y'all can definitely speed through. I'm just getting myself ready and chatting with y'all. So I have heard y'all, and I will be doing the week-long wig reviews. I also will be starting my vlogs. I just started filming those. Finally got that camera to work. That whatever that DJI camera is, I couldn't get it to work at all. I had to get my man to help me because it just wasn't working for me, but I got it to work, so now I can vlog in peace without a big bulky camera in my face. And just be mindful, I don't do a bunch of shopping every day. I don't go out to eat every day. I don't get my nails done every day. Y'all know I do most of this stuff myself anyway. This is gonna pretty much be my everyday life as an influencer, a mom, and a wife, someone who's, you know, taking care of a home. So if you're looking for, you know, the it girl type of aesthetic, I probably won't be that person, okay? Because again, I'm not out doing that every single day. Hold up, what am I looking for? You know what, put the glasses on so you can see what you're looking for. Use your color corrector around, like, you know, for your dark spots. So I use it around my mouth and a little bit under the eye. Not a lot though, because I don't want my foundation to turn red. So I will be doing some vlogs. I will be doing the week-long wig reviews. I did install the synthetic wig that I did last week about 3 or 4 different times, and I filmed it every time I did it. I didn't film the install every time I did it, but I filmed the updates for the installs. So check out my YouTube shorts. I put the videos up there. That look really good. I'm gonna clean up my brows with the concealer. When I wear foundation, I make my makeup look a little cleaner, or not cleaner, but like sharper. So I do carve out my brows, I do color correct, things like that. These are things that I don't do for my 5-minute face. Any excess, I go under the brow with, blend that out. I don't know why me getting ready is reminding me of like prom season. And I've been seeing a lot of videos of moms posting that their daughters haven't been getting their dresses, and that, you know, it's a day of prom and the dress didn't come, and now my daughter's not going to prom. Huh? People really wait until the last minute to get their dresses or realize they're not getting a dress? Y'all not getting backups no more? Like if I message you a week before about my dress and it's supposed to be there and it's still not there, I'm gonna go ahead and get a backup. I'm not 100% faulting the parent in this situation, but I'm kind of confused why there is no backup to the backup. Now for me, what I would do, I'm gonna have a backup. I've watched at least 10 videos of girls paying, you know, thousands of dollars for a prom dress and the dress not coming. The designer is not answering calls. Like hair and makeup is done, photographer took pictures, and she has no dress and she just doesn't go to prom. And some of these girls were seniors. Ooh, my tummy. Cause what you mean you wait until the day of to bring my daughter's dress? For something so serious, I'm gonna make sure Emery has a backup to the backup, especially if it's custom. Now, granted, I probably won't be spending no $1,000+ on no prom dress. I know when it came to our anniversary party, I had multiple backups. I do my concealer a little bit different when I do foundation as well. I add a little bit more to the nose over here. But yeah, when we had our anniversary party last year, I had to get multiple backups because I wasn't sure my dress was gonna be there in time. I got my original dress from just like a store, like offline, but I felt like it was too basic for me. Because as the host, I needed to be a little bit more elevated than everybody else. So I ended up ordering another, I wouldn't say it was custom, but it was another dress site that I found through TikTok. And I ordered from them because a lot of Black women were using them and saying their dresses were coming really nicely and they were, you know, just as good as the website. I'm not saying they were lying. I'm just saying that the time they said it was gonna take to make my dress, I could tell they rushed it. And that really irritated me because you had more than enough time to make my dress. You told me it was gonna take a month. I gave you 2. And you still sent me something that wasn't up to the standard of your website pictures. And they try to blame it on me being plus size. Maybe we'll do another story time about that, but yeah. So when that dress came, I wasn't exactly happy about that dress. And I still had that dress sitting right over here on my mannequin. So I ended up contacting another dress designer that I found on TikTok. Maybe I don't need to be on TikTok. And she actually worked out really well. And she was stateside. The previous designer was overseas. Probably red flag #1. She did make my dress really fast, like within a week. Phone call to measurements, getting the fabrics and making my dress was pretty much like 7 days. She did her big one with that. If you guys remember my pictures from my anniversary party, that dress was amazing. And it cost a pretty penny, but it was worth it because I love that dress and I'm gonna keep that dress. But even with that, with the hang up that I had with my initial dress to getting the other custom dress to that coming and not working out and then me ordering another custom dress, like that was custom, the one that I ended up wearing, I still had backups ready. Everything was paid for. So I was gonna show up in something. I wore a synthetic wig too. Now, I understand on the other side of, you know, you having the idea of what you want your prom to look like and it not turning out the way that you want, but I feel like in the long run, you're gonna wanna have those memories to look back on. It's just very unfortunate that, you know, these dress designers are just taking people's money and not following through with what they are promising. But me personally, I'm gonna try to make the best of the situation for, you know, for my child. And I'm not saying that the parents didn't, okay? I'm just saying, like, I would make sure that there's a backup to the backup is pretty much all I'm saying. But what do y'all think about that? Would you have skipped the prom? Let me know. Let's talk about that down below in the comments, because I'm really interested in seeing other people's perspective on what they would do in that situation. I be on Twitter a lot, y'all. I be on, not Twitter, ugh, yuck. I be on TikTok a lot just for like inspiration. I be in food inspo, workout inspo, but sometimes I be in the mix of all the drama, and goodness gracious. Hold up, let me get my powder real quick. I got my honey and my transparent. I am gonna mix those, but I do be seeing the drama on TikTok as well. Now, the way that I took it initially wasn't the way that some people understood his comment. So I always feel like social media is very subjective if you're not very clear about what you're trying to, you know, portray. There was a girl and she was able to open up a cookie shop or dessert shop. So she opened up her shop. It was like a pop-up shop. I guess she had her friends or family working there, but a food reviewer on TikTok decided to stop by and try her cookies. They paid for it themselves. They waited in line. They just wanted to try them and give their review on the cookies. So he basically said that he drove an hour to get there and he waited in line for, you know, quite some time. One time he said an hour, the next time he said 3 hours. I don't really know what the time frame was. And he basically alluded to the fact that, you know, well, not alluded, he said, you know, the line's gonna be really long because her mama is the one that's, you know, packing the cookies, and she seems a little confused about, you know, the packing order, but she don't want no help, so, you know, you're gonna be waiting. He kind of like laughed it off like a joke. People were ripping this man to shreds. How dare you talk about her mama? The review should be about her cookies. I was lost. And what's so crazy about it, a couple weeks prior to that, everyone loved this man because he was reviewing these ice cream sandwiches from different brands, Rice Krispie Treats, Pop-Tarts, all these different ice cream sandwiches were coming out and he was reviewing them. And people were just like, oh my God, he gonna make my back big. He's so awesome, da, 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 da. Only for him to say this, and now all of a sudden he's a big back such and such. He talking about her mama, he ain't nothing. That's, I always knew he was this. Golly. The switch up was instant. And I was really trying to find where the disconnect was when it came to his comment and the comments that people were making in the in his comment section. And he had to go back and clarify that, you know, well, I wasn't saying anything, you know, crazy about her mom. I'm just saying her mom was the one that was packing it. And they were like, well, you didn't have to say her mom, and you could have said just a coworker. It was a mess. And I feel like it still is a mess because I think she threatened to sue him. For defamation, the owner of the shop. Now, where that comes into play, I don't know. And I'm not getting into that because I'm not a yapper like that, like they call him on TikTok. So based on what I just told you about that scenario, do you think he was wrong in mentioning her mama in his review? Should he have mentioned it? Should he have left it out? Could he have worded it differently? Y'all tell me. I really want to know about this. Is my face good? I was talking and doing my face. Look at me. Let me spray this down. And then I need to get my lashes. Even though those were two different scenarios, I just feel like they both came down to the mama. Whatever you want. Kind of sculpt out my nose a little bit. Then we put some highlight. Oof, shoulders are up again. Highlight on the nose and on the Cupid's bow. You know what I just realized? I didn't put on any foundation. And I don't think I'm going to do it now. Now let's get this wig off. Why'd I do that? Let's get the band off is what I meant. I may cut off a little bit more lace. Those baby hairs are not doing what I need them to do. Using my Esha Melt Spray. This is the ultimate hold spray. Spray it right across like this. Mold it down. Same thing over here. The lace is sitting right on my hairline, which is not gonna work for the look because all it's gonna do is blend in and make the hairline look like it's pushed back. Cut off any extra lace that I have. Brush off this excess product here. Blow dry it on cool. I just took my comb and I back combed through the hair where I sprayed it at to break up that product that was, you know, stuck down on the hair because I want the hair to kind of move freely. I feel like there's too much hair right here, so I'm gonna pull that out. Now that I have it glued down, I can see where I need to pull out some hair. Maybe right here. Because I've been doing this a while, I can kind of eyeball where I need to pull it out at. But if you're not comfortable doing that, then obviously don't do it. I'm gonna put a little bit of my foundation on my card here. I'm gonna use my fluffy brush and I'm gonna add some to the hairline to blend into the color of my forehead. In certain lighting, it will still show up as like a, have like a cast on it. It will look a little bit too light, but I would rather it have like a lighter cast that looks more like my skin than to have a contour cast where it's just too dark. Naturally, your scalp is lighter than your face. Look up, make sure that cast is not too heavy in there. Use my foundation brush, just blend it all together. Let me pull down this in the back as far as I can get it. I was able to pull it down in the back once I sprayed this on. Use that part in space. Ooh, got some tangles right there. Got it out. Because I wanted to lay really flat right here, I'm gonna use my blow dryer on top to flatten that out. Blow dryer on warm and flatten the top. Get my milk chocolate powder, put some in the parting space. Blend, blend, blend. And I think we are finished. Wait a minute, is my eyebrows crooked? Let me fix that. Okay, I think we're good now. Okay, y'all, so here is the final look. Through all the yap yap, we got this yak yak together. Like I said, it is a light yaki. For all y'all who know Nisha, Outre Nisha, it's not that. So light that I am getting tangles mainly around like the nape area. So carry your brush. Unless you put these bad boys back in and, you know, roll her up or whatever, I suggest you take her off at night and reinstall her in the morning. Just because of the longevity of synthetic wigs. They are not here for a long time, they're here for a good time. But you can use products to lengthen the life of your wig. My silk spray, when this wig starts to tangle, I can put my silk spray right on the back here where it's tangling and kind of work it through. If it gets too shiny, use your blow dryer. On warm, kind of dry up that product a little bit. That's pretty much what you can use on your synthetic wigs to get them to kind of revert back to the texture that it was. You can also use it on human hair. I use it on both. And it smells really good. If you want to know how long this wig will last, it depends on you. This is giving very natural. The heat is picking up around my neck because it is long. Okay, so it's resting on my neck. Anything will be hot. I don't really have any cons for this unit. My preferences, obviously I wish the cap was a little bit bigger, but you know, I made it work for me. It's not really a huge deal, but for those of you who may not have edges to work with, it may be problematic if you have a big head. But let me go ahead and get my clothes changed so I can get up out of here. This is the outfit that I actually wore right here. I just didn't wear it on camera because the shirt was gonna make the lights look a little weird. I will put the direct link for this unit down below, so if you guys wanna check it out, you can. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. Also smash the notification bell so you don't miss anything else coming up. I love you guys so much, and I will see you next time. Bye.